Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Steve Austin.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Steve Austin has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pence racing back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Adam Ottavino enters from the pen to start the ninth. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Madison Bumgarner hangs win number 11 on his line. Mark Melanson wraps it up for the save, his 44th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. His record is now 11-5.
Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Chris Russin gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last three outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now, Steve Austin. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Mark Reynolds.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now batting, Chris Russin. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. So striding in, Charlie Blackmon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate.
The way the game is played today, the leadoff guy, he drives in 2 runs, and you don't think a whole lot of it because he's now one of the guys that's an RBI producer. This is not your dad's old game. This is the new school.
Digging in, Steve Austin. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Steve Austin.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Connor Gillespie. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Connor Gillespie.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Austin moves over. 2 down. Striding in once again, Steve Austin. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Austin.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Cueto pauses. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Pence. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Hitting an. Ready for another shot now. Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Belt.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Austin moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
High in the air out to center field. Ruggiano is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
8 runs on 13.
Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show, Scott Kazmir is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a moment now to peek at the...
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Striding in once again, Steve Austin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Well, that little soft liner did a nice job of staying with it, and the runner scoring from second base on that play. That's a nice aggressive run.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other.
Oh, look at Turner. He gathers the throw, and the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
What a play right there. You hit the ball, you think it's through the left field, then all of a sudden out of nowhere this man puts a cape on and dives and catches it, throws it down to the base.
Ready for another chance? Steve Austin. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Austin.
And there's a sharp slider from Kazmir. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. Ready once again, Steve Austin.
Colorado. Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Austin.
Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the 0-1. Austin is camped under this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Steve Austin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Jansen's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. In line for the victory is Scott Kazmir if our current score holds. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Scott Kazmir records the victory, his 13th of the year. Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Turner.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Austin giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Kershaw.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Austin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colorado. Steve Austin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a flare out toward right center. Weed coming on, and there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they...
Runner goes for second. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw: 13 base hits in 46 tries. He also has 1 home run. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Austin rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. At the plate, Scott Van Slyke. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Van Slyke
pulls this one in the air out to left. Austin has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Austin. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Van Slyke is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Steve Austin. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock, leadoff. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready with the 3-1. Hit to third. Glove by Turner. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nolan Arenado. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swinging a soft liner. Austin heads for the plate. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Story.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Here's Mark Reynolds. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Austin waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 5-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brandon McCarthy claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 40th of the season. So that'll just about do it. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Steve Austin.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to... Jordan Lyles, the 6'4". A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Rich Hill wins for the second. It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old L.A. as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long run.
Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
So striding in, Franklin Gutierrez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Austin is there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Kenta Maeda. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Austin. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Steve Austin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Austin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Culberson.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Story is there now, and it's 2 pitches. Now batting, Steve Austin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Austin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Has a look, now the pitch. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus. And there he goes towards second. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird. Stepping in, Steve Austin. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 8-3 is today's final. Los Angeles blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Kenta Maeda.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season.
A look at Petco Park here on a fine Friday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Colin Ray is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 19 losses. He enters here, he loses today. That's 20 losses in a season. There's not many pitchers in the history of baseball that lost 20 in a season. It's been hard to watch him struggle. We'll see today if he's able to maybe pull out a W.
Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs.
So striding in, Luis Sardinas. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Swing and a looper to left. Austin has it in his sights. 1 away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Austin racing back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Steve Austin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Austin.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Austin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Austin.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Steve Austin.
Number 1, Steve Austin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Sardinas is there. 1 run is scored.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now batting.
Stepping up to
First
the
baseman,
plate, Ian Desmond.
Ian
2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cowgill is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double. 8-6 the final score tonight. Colorado host road win number 40 on the year. Chris Russin earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Cody Allen wraps it up for the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.
Saturday night baseball here downtown at Petco Park. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies. Jared Weaver will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. You know, they're 1-4 in the homestand, and everybody wants to play good baseball in front of your home team, and they just haven't done that. So the win today is very important.
Cowgill is there, 1 away. Standing in, Abe Katnick. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. From the stretch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Austin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Austin. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Seared down the first baseline, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play.
Here's the 1-1, and there he goes towards second to short, and Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Nolan Arenado.
0-2. Here it is. A line shot to third base. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in once again, Steve Austin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Austin going back on it, and it's gone into the 4th floor of the Western Metal Building.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Striding into the box, Colin Cowgill. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This one's flared out toward left. Austin ranging forward. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Ready for another shot now. Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
He's set, and the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Cowgill has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. 4-2 the final score tonight. Jared Weaver earned his 9th win of the year. Brandon Maurer hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this season. A Marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Robbie Erlin gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Luis Sardinia.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Austin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Desmond.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Cameron Rupp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes on 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for wrap number 1. Ready now, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning 4. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Striding in once again, Travis Wood. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. looking to leave him loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. At the plate, Steve Austin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Steve Austin.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he gets him. Now batting, Brett Wallace. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 0 for 7.
Brett Wallace.
Here's the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Austin on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Steve Austin.
Number 1, Steve
First
Austin.
offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cowgill moving to his left. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Christian Bethancourt. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Bethancourt.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Austin has a beat on it. 1 away. Now to the plate, Steve Austin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Sent on the ground out to second. Sardinas has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Chris Russin earns the victory, his 11th in. Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. The opener of the final series of the year between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Now that's popped up, calling for it, Arenado, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Steve Austin. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Austin.
In there, 0-1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, this is a pretty good ball club. I mean, they're ready for the playoffs. They've got them.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2-3 go the Rock. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Austin is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Austin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
When you're hot.
Ready once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now Gutierrez gets into one here as he lets a high drive to deep left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Austin. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here it comes. Grounded to third. Turner's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Seager.
The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Austin giving chase. He makes the catch here. Now a long throw home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Austin is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Lifetime against this pitcher. 4 hits in 16 tries. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone into the right field bleachers.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash.
Striding in once again, Steve Austin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner's got to get rid of it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. 11-4 at the end of this affair. Los Angeles Win for a division-leading 98th time. Scott Kazmir records win number 16 on the season. Tyler Anderson struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners here, Saturday Night Baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown. Now batting, Scott Van Slyke, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Scott Van Slyke.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Austin racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down. So digging in now, Steve Austin comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
Set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw: 3 base hits in 35 ABs. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up. Arenado is over, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franklin Gutierrez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Austin is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers retired. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone just 2 for 13. That's lifted the other way out to left. Austin has a beat on it. 1 down. Ready for another chance? Steve Austin.
Number 1, Steve Austin.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Now at the plate, Richie Del Carmen.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready on 1 and 2. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So no. Standing in, Clayton Kershaw, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch hit in the air out to left field. Austin is after it, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Steve Austin. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Now in the box, Richie Del Carmen, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Out gets up for the 3-2. Lifted in the air to center. Under it is the sure-handed Gutierrez for the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Austin is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. In now is Yasiel Puig. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Austin sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Steve Austin. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ground ball left side. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. Runner back safely. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Inoa.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Austin is on his way home, and he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And as a result, the run is in to score.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're 1 big swing away from walking them off.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Dodgers set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 15 on the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 1, Steve Austin.
Steve Austin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Forsythe's able to get there. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They still trail it here. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Los Angeles get their 100th victory of the season. Best.
Having come to the end of the year's campaign, a manager shares a few parting words.
Great job today.